at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. On the visitor sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. His guys sitting at 3-2 at this point of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. Miami set to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
They're going to look to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. Now the numbers for Waddle in last week's ball game. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 5. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here is 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. The ball caught by his rookie wideout. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself.
Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just through number 20 on that last drive. And they start here with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. The Dolphins at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. And they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that is dropped. Oh, that could have been a near certain 6 points. He was all alone, but he could not look it in. My, oh, my. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, that was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days of things back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. 3rd down and 6.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now HN on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Back to throw here. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with HA. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Escapes the sand. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The touchdown run on the previous drive is 5th on the year, and they start here with a 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in your rough there, develop them, then you got something going. And we're seeing one right here.
Plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Second and 11. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Washington. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. A field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Let's go.
Running right, here's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage.
Again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are. In this ball game, they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's second and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. middle, Achane. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, I'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 6. And the Dolphin first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A give, running right, Achane. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Third down and 10.
A loss of 2 yards.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Dolphins offense returning to the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go. Half the 60.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
First down, Miami.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now first and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 18 on the play.
He'll look to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now second and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors.
Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love. Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the slant, he finds Washington. And he's got this down to the 35.
Complete to Malik Washington. A gain of 13 yards.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw again. Oh, he's got it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. A little jet sweep to start the drive. This one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. And a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. They'll run. H.M. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at it.
H.M. will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
36.
Comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Ready. Hogan 19. Ready.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They look pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared. And it's always been a big debate about what to do. I lived out there at one point. I lived in Colorado Springs. And I remember saying to someone after my second or third day there, like, this altitude thing, this is no big deal. And day 4, it hit. And it hit hard. And it took me a while to get ready and get acclimated. So some teams, they like to come in early, try and get on a schedule and feel good with it. Other teams say, forget it. Let's not let the effects jump on us. They come in as late as possible, as close to kickoff, and play. Whatever way they did it, it worked in this one.
With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
We come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners are 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for our Miami set to take over. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
No way, you're kidding me.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Again, it's Achane. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Let's go, baby.
Achane on the counter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here. Packer pressure, and down he goes. 3rd and 19. They'll look to throw. Inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll give this to Achane. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal. At the 11-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 4-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And Hill is going to have a Dolphins 1st down as he's got it up to the 13.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Miami.
He'll drop to throw. Open net is Waddle, complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the 1st quarter of a 3-0 game. They'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. to throw here. Washington's got it. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36.
First down, Dolphins.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And now it's second down. You look at this Packers defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16th in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
He'll dump this off to Achane. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Packers' 9-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. A run now from Achane. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 7 overall. And the Dolphins drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for...
The touchdown run last time they had it, number 6 for him on the year, as they begin with the first down. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Keyshawn Nixon on the cover.
Back to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. That is.
Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now,
picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
It's a pretty bland game. He's
Through the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense held them to a field goal. They're still working with a lead here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. They'll throw now on the final play. That one complete to Hill. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. That is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Let's go now. Like your team.
They'll look to throw again. And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your play? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
That's what he's done here in this one so far. That'll give him 8 that time. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And he's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read.
Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now a run by H.M. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. This one thrown underneath to H.M. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now back to throw. Throw caught by H.M. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon H.M., 35 yards. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. The drive starts with a run from H.M. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Complete to Washington. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches. They'll run for it with H.M. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up. Miami's offense set and ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Now a toss right side. H.M. with it. And he went nowhere. He went backwards. Back to the 33. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory.